Now today we are starting new chapter. Name of this new chapter, it is simple harmonic motion or oscillation. Now what is oscillation or what is simple harmonic motion? We understand this simple harmonic motion with the example of spring mass oscillator. In spring mass oscillator there is a elastic spring. One end of spring it is connected to the support, and wooden block it is connected to the other end of spring. This block rests on the surface of table. When spring it is in unstretched length, then block it is said to be in equilibrium position or mean position, because addition of all forces acting on the block it is zero. Therefore this position it is known as equilibrium position or mean position. Now initially block is at rest position. When spring occupy its original length, block it is at rest position. This position it is known as equilibrium position, because addition of all forces acting on the wooden block in this position it is zero. Vector sum of forces it is zero, and therefore this position it is known as mean position, or this position it is known as equilibrium position. Now suppose we apply force on a block. We apply force on a block, and suppose block is displaced from position O to position A as shown in second figure. We apply force on a block, and suppose we displace block from position O to position A. When block it is at position A, we observe spring is elongated. Length of spring increases. This is our observation. Now suppose block is released. Block when released, we know spring is elastic in nature. This spring has a natural tendency. It always try to minimize its length. It always try to occupy its original length, and therefore this elastic spring exert a force on a block. Direction of force it is towards mean position, and therefore block perform motion from position A up to position O. At position O, velocity of block it is not zero, and therefore block continue its motion in a forward direction. Block continues its motion in a forward direction and reaches to position B. When block is at position B, velocity of block it is zero. We observe when block occupy position B, spring is compressed. Length of spring decreases. Spring has a natural tendency, therefore it again exert a force on the block. It try to occupy its original length, and therefore this spring now exert a force on a block. Direction of force it is towards mean position. Therefore block continues its motion from position B. Now block continues its motion from position B to position O, and from position O it continue its motion up to position A. In this way block perform motion in forward and backward direction. This forward and backward direction, motion of block in forward and backward direction, it is also known as to and fro motion. Now in this figure we can observe this is a elastic spring and metal block, it is connected to the lower end of elastic spring. When this block is slightly released, we can observe this metal block perform to and fro motion about mean position. This motion, it is in vertically upward and downward direction. Such motion, it is known as oscillatory motion. In this figure, block perform to and fro motion in a horizontal direction, and in second figure, block is performing motion in vertical direction. Such motion, it is known as oscillatory motion. Now, different terms involved in a oscillatory motion. First of all, we define what is periodic motion. Any motion which is repeated after equal interval of time, it is known as periodic motion. This motion, it is repeated after finite interval of time, it is known as periodic motion. Examples of periodic motion: motion of second hand, minute hand, hour hand of clock. These are examples of periodic motion. Motion of earth about its own axis. We know this motion is repeated after time interval 24 hours. Therefore, this is periodic motion. Motion of simple pendulum, it is also periodic motion. For small amplitude, motion of simple pendulum, it is a periodic motion. Now there are two different types of simple harmonic motion. First simple harmonic motion, it is known as linear simple harmonic motion, and second simple harmonic motion, it is known as angular simple harmonic motion. Now what is linear simple harmonic motion? When a path of particle performing SHM, it is a straight line. Particle perform to and fro motion along a straight line, then such motion of particle, it is known as linear simple harmonic motion. For a small amplitude, motion of simple pendulum, it is a simple harmonic motion. Motion of needle of sewing machine, it is also example of linear simple harmonic motion. Now second type of simple harmonic motion, it is known as angular simple harmonic motion. When particle perform simple harmonic motion and path of particle, it is curvilinear, such motion, it is known as angular simple harmonic motion. Path of particle, it is along curve line. Path, it is not straight. Path of particle, it is along curvilinear line. Such motion, it is known as angular simple harmonic motion. Motion of bar pendulum suspended in a uniform magnetic field, it is example of angular simple harmonic motion. Or motion of electric dipole suspended in a uniform electric field, it is example of angular simple harmonic motion. In this way, there are two different types of simple harmonic motion. Now we define what is linear simple harmonic motion. Linear simple harmonic motion, it is a periodic motion, and in this motion there is a one force always acting on a particle. This force, it is known as restoring force, and it is observed that direction of restoring force it is towards mean position. Magnitude of restoring force, it is directly proportional to displacement. Such motion, it is known as linear simple harmonic motion. Linear simple harmonic motion, it is a periodic motion. That means this motion is repeated after finite interval of time. Then restoring force is acting on a particle. It is observed that magnitude of restoring force is directly proportional to displacement, and direction of restoring force, it is opposite to that of displacement. What are different examples of linear SHM? We already know. Motion of simple pendulum, motion of needle of sewing machine. These are different examples of linear simple harmonic motion. Now we define displacement of particle in simple harmonic motion. Displacement of particle, it is a vector quantity, and magnitude of displacement, it is equal to distance of particle from mean position. How long particle it is from mean position, it is a magnitude of displacement, and direction of displacement is always away from the mean position. Now we define path of SHM. From the example of spring mass oscillator, we observe particle repeatedly perform to and fro motion. Now A, it is one extreme position, and B, it is another extreme position. In example of spring mass oscillator, we observe that at position A and B, velocity of block, wooden block, it is completely zero. The path or the way between two extreme position along which particle is repeatedly performing to and fro motion, it is known as path of SHM. In simple harmonic motion, O position, it is known as mean position or equilibrium position. A and B, these are known as extreme position. Extreme position means ending position. At this position, velocity of body, it is zero. Motion of body in a further forward direction, it is not possible. Body always perform motion in a backward direction from extreme position. AB, it is known as path of SHM. Now we define amplitude of simple harmonic motion. It is the greatest distance covered by the particle on either side of mean position. It is known as amplitude of SHM. Amplitude of SHM, it is denoted by A. When particle is at extreme position A, or when particle is at extreme position B, particle it is at greatest distance from mean position. This distance it is known as amplitude, and therefore if we calculate length of path, then length of path it is twice A. Length of path it is twice A. Now we define what is one oscillation of particle performing SHM. Now consider example of wooden block connected to the spring. When block is released from its equilibrium position, block perform simple harmonic motion. Now let us consider block is starting its motion from position A. Therefore, block goes to position O, and then from position O it goes to position B. From position B it goes to position O, and from position O it returns back to position A. In this way, particle complete one oscillation. That is, from first extreme position, particle goes to mean position. From mean position, suppose particle goes to second extreme position. From second extreme position, particle returns to the mean position, and from mean position, particle come back to the first extreme position. In this way, particle complete one oscillation. Time taken by particle to complete one oscillation, it is known as its time period. In this way, we can define one oscillation of particle. Time taken by the particle to complete one oscillation, it is known as its periodic time. This periodic time, it is denoted by T, and it is generally expressed in a second. Now we define what is frequency of oscillation. Number of oscillation completed by particle performing simple harmonic motion in 1 second, it is known as frequency. Oscillation completed in 1 second, it is frequency. Frequency and time period relation, it is n, it is equal to reciprocal of time period. Now we calculate differential equation of particle performing simple harmonic motion. Now let us consider one particle is performing simple harmonic motion. Suppose AB represent path of SHM and O represent mean position of particle. When particle is moving, let us consider particle is present at any position P. P, it is any position of particle, and when particle is at position P, displacement of particle, it is denoted by x. Now we observe when particle is present at position P, there is a one force acting on a particle, and that force, it is continuously attracting the particle towards its mean position. This force, it is known as restoring force, and according to definition of simple harmonic motion, it is observed that magnitude of restoring force, it is directly proportional to displacement. Force, it is directly proportional to displacement. Force is denoted by F, and displacement of particle, it is denoted by x. Therefore, F, it is equal to minus kx. Now in equation number 1, we introduce k. This k, it is known as force constant, or it is a constant of proportionality. From equation number 1, magnitude of k can be written as F upon x. Therefore, restoring force acting on a particle per unit displacement, it is definition of force constant k, and unit of force constant, it is Newton per meter. Newton, it is a unit of force, and meter, it is a unit of displacement. Newton per meter, this is a unit of force constant. Dimension of force constant, it is m to the power 1, l to the power 0, t to the power minus 2. Now in equation number 1, there is a negative sign. This negative sign indicates that direction of restoring force, it is opposite to that of displacement. Now, according to Newton's second law of motion, force acting on a particle, it is always calculated by using formula mass of particle into its acceleration. Acceleration means rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity, it is acceleration. But what is velocity? Rate of change of displacement, it is known as velocity. Therefore, substituting this value in acceleration, we get force. It is equal to m into d square x upon dt square. This is force acting on a particle according to Newton's second law of motion. Now, equating equation number 1 and equation number 2, we get m into d square x upon dt square, it is equal to minus k into x. Transferring mass of particle, transferring this mass of particle from one side to another side, we get d square x upon dt square, it is equal to minus k upon m into x. Now, transferring this minus k upon m into x from one side to another side, we get new equation d square x upon dt square plus k upon m into x. Now, substituting k upon m, it is equal to omega square, where omega, it is known as angular velocity. K upon m, it is equal to omega, and therefore above equation becomes d square x upon dt square plus omega square x, it is equal to 0, and this is known as differential equation of simple harmonic motion. In this way, we calculate differential equation of simple harmonic motion.